Here's something that people won't tell you when you start working. When you start working, don't befriend anybody. Don't talk to anybody. Stay away from everybody. When you start working, especially in retail, there's going to be different little cliques, and you don't know who you're going to vibe with. People might send off different signals. You might think that you're friends with somebody, and you don't know these people, and you don't know what they've done to who, and who you're going to become an enemy of. It's like literally going to be mean girls. So there's always going to be people who it's just a job to them. They don't care. And there's people who are going to be the ones that want to work into upper management. Those are usually going to be the snitches. And then you have your lifers. The lifers are people who literally started this as like a little job of being able to make money, make ends meet during college, and then they stayed there for their entire lives, and now they have great-grandchildren and gray hair. So when you first start going to work, you're literally just going to keep to yourself, pretend like you're shy, even if you're an extrovert, like pretend like you're shy, because people want to know you. They want to figure out who you are, where you live, who you're friends with, what your interests are, and that's fine and dandy, but you want to be mysterious. The thing is, you don't know any of your coworkers. You don't know who they've been with, you don't know who they're friends with, you don't know who they've feuded with, you don't know who's gotten kicked off of store property before, you don't know who's next to get fired. When I first started working at Home Depot, it was like a little joke that we called it a Ho Depot because everybody slept around. And I was like, haha, I work at Ho Depot. And my friends were like, you have no idea what you're talking about. And one lunch, these girls who I didn't think like ever talk shit about anybody, like I thought they were like innocent and sweet, one lunch with them and I got all the tea. I found out who was doing what with who they did it with was doing it with everybody, and that everybody was doing it with everybody. And I was like, well, good thing I know this now. I found out who was sharing baby daddies. I found out who owed alimony. I found out who wasn't paying child support. I found out who got sent to a different store because of relationships and breakups. So here's my little part one. Don't make friends. At least not in the beginning. And don't think that people are going to take it the wrong way, because when they look back at it after you've been there for a little while, they'll be like, oh my god, like they were so shy, and like now they're just like they've opened up and now they're so friendly and so awesome. And they'll never know that you were literally just being a little private investigator. You're welcome.